Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. Firstly, Tigray military is holding a high stakes internal meeting. After this meeting, key decisions will be either announced or implemented. Which key points are under consideration, which are being discussed at this meeting? Details for you. Secondly, Gita Choreda Group in Tigray is continuing the protests. Though the Debrecen group protest for only one day, but Gitacha group is carrying out protests almost on daily basis. Today as well, in two cities of Tigray, Gitacho supporters took out rallies. Third news story is about deportations from the US. Donald Trump government is deporting thousands of people. Lists have been compiled. How many Ethiopian, Eritrean, and Somalis are going to be deported? According to the data compiled by US authorities. Details for you in this video. Let's start from Tigray first, viewers. Tigray military is holding a key internal meeting, high stakes meeting. Key decisions are going to be made reportedly. How long will the meeting continue? We don't know. Maybe today or tomorrow we could see the outcome of this meeting. Last time when Tigray military met, it met for 2 or 3 days, I think 3 days. And after that, it issued a statement. Colonel Gabre read the statement. Military commanders raised their hands, who were in attendance, raised their hands in support of the resolution. And that resolution led to start of a wave of protests by Gita Choreda supporters in Tigray, because that resolution called for dismantlement of Tigray interim government. And that resolution backed TPLF Debrecen's status as a political entity. Federal government has not said a word so far, but Getachew supporters have refused to accept military statement, calling the statement partial. Now, military is again meeting. Three important decisions will be made by the military, which are being which are under consideration reportedly. Firstly, the status of those military officers who are supporting Gita Choreda. What is their status? Are they going to be suspended? Are they going to be removed from service? Are they going to be just relieved from the military? What action should be taken against them? This is very important, because if military removes the channel supporting Gitacho, that could just divide military. And if military takes no action, the more people could join those channels. It's a very difficult decision to be made. That is why a meeting has been called, so that all could join in and give their views before making a decision about the future of the channels who are supporting Gitacho. First point. Second point is that the military will discuss, it will make a decision about whether to implement its statement of Thursday or not. Keeping in view the stiff resistance which military is now seeing, should the decision be implemented? Should it be amended? Should it be postponed to some other date? Second decision, which is obviously perhaps more difficult to be made. What should the military do now? Military maybe was not expecting this type of response from the other side. Getachew supporters are armed. They are storing fuel in southern Tigray. They have weapons. If Getachew is removed from Mekelle, people could attack military command post, Tigray military command post in southern Tigray. Thirdly, how to show that military is impartial, it's neutral. This is being discussed because Getachew and his supporters have made the military controversial. Military has made itself controversial, I believe. Military should not have talked about the status of TPLF, should not have talked about the Congress held by TPLF. It made itself controversial. It stuck its neck out, I would say. Now, how to restore the image, military's image, as an impartial, neutral entity? So, the third point. These are three main points which are reportedly being discussed. And after discussions, decisions will either be announced or will be implemented. Last time they made an announcement. That announcement backfired. They could have implemented the decisions, but they decided to test the waters and they made public announcement, and that led to start of resistance. But it is becoming increasingly difficult for them to stage a coup against Getachew. Very difficult. What will they do now? Will generals now say they're neutral, that they don't support anyone, that they want military to be united? That remains to be seen. It's a very high stakes meeting. Let's not conclude what is going to be decided. I just share with you what is being discussed. Let's wait for the outcome. Secondly, viewers, Getachew supporters continuing the protests against the military, against top commanders of the military who issued Thursday's statement. Almost on daily basis, we are seeing protest rallies by Getachew and the supporters. Fully mobilized, fully charged supporters of Getachew today took to the streets in two cities of southern Tigray today. Southern Tigray is the stronghold of Getachew group. Firstly, in Gijit. Secondly, in Mechio. I think this is the second demonstration in Mechio. So they protested in Mehoni, in Alamata, Mechio, Alaje, and other parts of southern and eastern Tigray, Edigarat too, Pakro as well, Makale too, and some other parts too. Getachew supporters want to continue putting pressure upon the military. They know that they have managed to foil military's attempt to remove Getachew. And they managed to foil this attempt through their street demonstrations. Military has realized that removal of Getachew will have consequences. Getachew supporters are continuing the demonstrations. Getachew, addressing them yesterday in Makale, said that in coming days he will take action, appropriate action, action against channels or TP Debrecen, not clear, but he said that yesterday. So Getachew supporters continuing demonstrations in Tigray. Thirdly, viewers, how many Ethiopians, Eritreans, Somalis are going to be deported by Donald Trump government? Donald Trump is very rapidly implementing his promise, rather, to deport those foreigners who entered US illegally. And they are being deported with their hands and feet tied. This is how Brazilians were deported from the US. Now, lists have been prepared by US immigration authorities, US internal security authorities, having details of how many foreigners are going to be deported, who entered the US illegally. 1,713 Ethiopians will be deported, could be deported. They are being identified, they're being detained, and gradually they'll be deported. It depends upon bilateral relations too. I think Egyptians reportedly are not being deported, keeping in view Egypt's main role in the ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas. Reportedly, Eritrea, 973 Eritreans are going to be deported. Somalis, 4,090 Somalis could be deported. So Somalia could be hit the worst because of this decision by Donald Trump government. Gradually, these detainees will be deported. Some have been detained, others are being chased by security forces, others being identified. Once hundreds have been arrested of a country, they're going to be bundled up in flights and deported to their countries. Thank you for watching.